In the last couple of years, we have experienced increased support. We've seen it at the state level, the federal level, as well as the international level. And we've also seen it in parts of the country that hadn't necessarily had an interest in nuclear energy prior to recent years. And some examples of those are like Wyoming or Montana or Alaska. So we now recognize there's broad acceptance of nuclear as a clear energy source in our effort to reach the climate goals that we've set as a country and as a globe. And so in addition to climate change, there's interest in innovation and energy security, and all of those things combined have created this massive bipartisan support that we really experienced during the last 2 years. Nuclear energy has seen increased support at the federal level, and that has manifested itself in several ways. Congress took advantage of the momentum that we have seen around the country for nuclear energy, and they passed several laws just in the last 2 years, in fact. But in addition to that, we had seen increases in annual appropriations for many years in the past, and they passed the infrastructure bill that included lots of support for nuclear energy. They passed the CHIPS and Science Act as well as the Inflation Reduction Act, which is the one that received the most attention and perhaps included the biggest benefit to the industry. That bill alone included billions of dollars that would benefit the industry, both the existing fleet and the new reactor community. This is in addition to the dozens and dozens of bills that were introduced that were unfinished items in the Congress. They include such things as critical minerals, permitting and siting, regulatory efficiency bills, and other things that were introduced by members who support nuclear energy. The Inflation Reduction Act will have perhaps one of the most significant impacts on the industry of any bill that became law in many, many, many years. It includes a first ever production tax credit for the existing fleet. It includes a production tax credit for clean electricity, or alternatively an investment tax credit for that industry. It included tax credits for hydrogen, and all of these are direct payments, so they would be benefits available to tax-exempt entities as well, and those are important parts of the industry as well. In addition, it included things like loan guarantee expansions, $700 million for HALEU, so a broad array of benefits to the industry that added up to billions of dollars. And all of this will allow the existing fleet to be preserved, and it will also allow substantial opportunities for the future of the industry as SMRs and other advanced technologies are deployed in the near future and into the 2030s. The most urgent need at the federal level for the industry at the moment is a reliable fuel supply. The Russian invasion of Ukraine brought into sharp focus the need for U.S. capacity for fuel supply. Obviously, our interest is to eliminate our reliance on Russia, and to do so, we need a U.S. capacity increased both for enrichment and conversion. To do so, we need sort of involvement with the government to work with private industry to provide that capacity. And that will be vital to the future, in addition to vital for the existing fleet. We have a few other areas that we are looking at that we will focus on going into the future. Things like reauthorization of Price-Anderson, siting and permitting, critical mineral legislation, and used fuel. Nuclear energy provides more carbon-free energy than all other sources combined. We save the atmosphere 470 million metric tons, which is the equivalent of taking nearly 100 million cars off the road. And obviously, we would like to protect the plants that exist today as well as build more plants so that all of that combined can provide a cleaner energy future going forward.